The drink
Oh
that
my god, yeah, it's got the blue what's that drink called, man?
Who you talking about?
Shorty
Shorty.
from Baltimore.
Not familiar.
There you are.
Yo, these niggas missed the field goal. They missed the field goal, bro. Let's go.
We back. We on deck. We live. We recording.
The drink, it be like fuck, I can't think of that
Football
drink.
Sundays.
Football Sundays, baby.
Commanders versus the Cowboys.
Yep. Let's get this win.
Who's winning right now currently?
Redskins. I don't like Commanders, bro. That's a whack ass name.
Yeah, the Redskins are also racist.
The Redskins don't even have a problem with it.
Yeah, they do.
No, they do. No. Hold on. Time out. The Native Americans don't have a problem with it. It's not. It wasn't the logo. It was the name. Redskins is
It's a derogatory name.
Yes,
look,
yes.
hey, look. I know y'all don't believe this, but like my family Native American too, bro.
Yeah,
so
mine
I can
too,
speak
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
No,
I'm good.
I saw a post.
100%.
I saw a post on how
What
true it is.
you
It
looking
was
like that for, P?
Yo, this nigga said I'm Native American. Yo,
Yeah, what
Nigga,
are you
for sure.
talking about, man?
For sure, I am
ancestry
on my
now?
mom's side.
you got your ancestry now?
Give him the side.
Bro, you seen my mom's before? You seen my mom's side of the
You
family?
didn't answer my
Yeah,
question.
she looks like a nigga from New Orleans, bro.
No, she don't, bro. And
Yeah,
don't call my mom a
she
nigga
answered
ever
that.
again. Not no yellow hoodie.
Your mom's a nigga.
Don't call my mom a nigga, bro.
All right.
And a fucking yellow quarter zip.
Your
Get
mom's
out of
a-
here.
Your mom's a nigga.
Wow.
What'd you say, Monty?
I saw a post. I don't know how true it was, but like the dude who's like who y'all logo was, he was
Yeah.
straight with it.
That's
Yeah,
like
Geronimo.
saying he did that.
Yeah, Dre, he was straight. Him and his family was straight with
stood
it.
on it.
The
Lord.
the logo wasn't the problem. It was just the name. Because the Chicago Blackhawks have the same logo.
And the Cleveland Indians.
No, the
All
Indians
them
changed their
It's no
name.
longer a team. They're
It's
the
no longer a
Guardians
team,
now.
They didn't have a problem with the name?
They have.
I'm saying the Cleveland Indians did the right thing and changed it. They're
changed
now
it,
the
yeah.
Guardians. They're the Cleveland Guardians, and they have been for a couple seasons. The
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians no longer
They changed his
exist.
name the same time the skins changed.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they didn't change their name. I'm saying they did have a problem with it too.
Well,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
well. In general, what it is like Indians and Redskins is like is almost like calling them niggas. You
No,
know what I'm
I
saying?
was
In a
just
way.
saying that he was saying the Blackhawks and da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blackhawks are still the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
And they still have the same symbol.
But I
the
think the-
Indians have changed theirs. That's the Redskins did.
I think the
Yeah.
Blackhawks is actually a tribe though. The same thing with the Seminoles. The Seminoles are a
Blackfoot.
tribe.
Blackfoot is a tribe.
But you know,
Y'all just need the logo back.
Blackfoot was a name
Of a tribe.
of a person in the tribe, wasn't it?
Nah, it's the name of a tribe. Blackfoot Indians.
I don't know. I know my great grandfather's name is Tecumseh, and that's a Native American. He was a leader of a tribe as well. Yeah, so
Y'all just need a logo back at least. That big W is not.
I don't know.
Nah, they
Bro,
can't
that
change
commander's
it.
name is horrible, bro.
I'll be fine with a feather
Yeah.
on the side of the helmet, like for real. That'd be dope. But yeah,
Y'all can't do that racist stuff no more, man.
I remember back in the day, I thought it was cool to be like part Indian. Like all the the bad joints that had like good hair.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
you
got
know,
Indian family.
I got an Indian in your family.
I don't
Word.
believe any of them.
That shit was-
Yeah,
that shit was
ancestry shows
popping.
me-
I'm about to, you know what? Right now, I'm about to tell my cousin text me a picture of my grandma so y'all can shut the fuck
That's
up.
not what I want. That's awesome.
Nah.
That's
You can see,
awesome,
like, you
bro.
can see it.
No, you can't.
Nah,
I'm gonna show you
Bro,
right
your
now.
ethnicity is not bro. That's not how. That's
Bro,
not how it works.
I'm just telling you straight up, like,
That's not how that works.
I need paper.
she gonna have two
bro,
French
I
babies.
could
huh?
literally, I'm talking about the long. My mom,
B-Rock
I
back
could
in the day,
literally
too.
confirm this, bro. I got
No,
my.
you can't.
All right, like I don't have the paperwork.
There
My
we
mom
go.
did my lineage though. Like she has the shit. I have the shit in my crib right now.
What's
like
your mom?
dead ass.
What's your
Well,
mom's Indian name?
I didn't say my mom had an Indian name, Yellow.
But
I
what tribe she bang? How about that?
said, Cherokee,
Cherokee.
but from North Dakota.
So she from the north side.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. And it's low key racist, bro.
It's not racist.
Yeah,
trying to
just like
get
you're
it
not
off.
from England.
What are you
How
trying to
about
get to
that?
the-
You're not
we
from
trying-
England.
we trying to
nigga.
get to the bottom of
You're not
this.
from England.
That's
Okay.
that's not.
That's
That's
just
No, it's the
weird.
same thing.
It's not
It's
the same
not
thing.
Why is it not the same thing?
Because I was actually born there.
He has a
Bro,
birth.
I mean, do you
certificate
do you have that on you
from
right
there. He
now?
has his passport from there.
Do you have it on you right now as we speak?
Amani, how are you?
Exactly.
I'm
Thank
good,
you.
man.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Everybody's Native American.
Yeah.
Everybody's
yeah,
Native
for
American.
sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's not, but
I'm not trying to make shit up, bro. I'm just
Speak
saying
it
what
up.
it
I
is. Like, this is crazy.
But what I'm saying is there's a lot like
It's always
Paul,
been-
like Paul was saying. back in the day,
It's not like that for me.
Wait.
It's not like that for me. I'm not letting you finish.
All right,
But speaking of Indian and all that stuff, Thanksgiving coming up.
Thanksgiving.
Sorry, bro.
That's a terrible.
That's not how this works, guys.
That's a terrible segue.
Y'all participating this year in Thanksgiving?
I mean, Thanksgiving ain't nothing but dinner, man.
Word.
Like, for real.
I'm hosting Thanksgiving in my house this year. Y'all want to pull up?
Well, word, okay.
I'm making yams for the first time.
Can I get to the yam?
Yeah.
I do a Friendsgiving. I
Looked
don't
it
know
up
about
on
Thanksgiving though.
Yeah, I got a Friendsgiving to go to next weekend.
Thanksgiving's cool. I'm cool with Thanksgiving. Again, I'm not one of these traditional guys where I look into it from the traditional aspect.
No, I just
It
want
was a
good
day
food.
that people died. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not with none of that. But I look like Nick said. It's a day to bring family together and have a good meal.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
that's how I look at it.
Even though they tortured my people.
So you still going to eat?
I can't wait for you to do your ancestry and that joke come back 0.5%.
But why are you?
Native
But why are
American.
you saying that though? Why can't you believe what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Because you don't have nothing to prove that. That's
I have it in my house.
I don't believe you.
Pull up.
Where she get the paperwork from?
My mom. That's like her mission right now, bro. That's all she be like. That's her fucking hobby. It's
What's-
genealogy.
What's the source?
This is crazy, bro. I'm not even entertaining.
What's the
this.
spirit animal?
Yo, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he on.
That's
he,
crazy, man.
I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Nah, I'm
racist
just
too.
Oh, that was
That's
yeah,
racist,
that,
bro.
That's not racist.
That was absolutely racist.
Yo, knock it off, man.
That was,
Nah,
that was
nah.
a mockery of their culture.
You're
not a mockery.
bugging right now, bro.
All right, man.
I.e. racist.
Kumbaya, my lord. That's
It
not-
still sounds like a little hymn or something. Like you trying to still be funny.
Fun fact: we lost 12% of our Native American listeners today. See, I know.
in Nevada. In Nevada.
In Nevada,
Yo, see,
we only had 14%. We lost 12 today. So.
Y'all still going. That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying that we lost the people because of the way that we're
Speaking
making
of
a
Native
mockery of
Americans.
their culture. Yes, please continue.
Sorry, my bad. I just wanted to change the subject.
Oh, interesting.
Nah, y'all crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Do y'all fuck with y'all know who Graham Hancock is?
Who?
Okay.
Graham Hancock?
Nah.
Whoa.
That's his name, bro. There's no pause on that. There's no pause. It's his man's name, bro.
Get to it. Who's
Y'all
that?
watch Ancient Apocalypse?
Yes.
On
I haven't watched this season.
So you know who Graham Hancock is?
I don't.
That's
he
the
must
dude
have
that
killed
does
him.
Ancient Apocalypse.
Oh, okay, cool. Fine.
All right, so they found like some kind of have you heard of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey?
I believe so.
It's like a site that's like
It's old as crap.
15,000 years old, right?
Yeah.
And like it was buried on purpose. And the farmer like discovered it in the 50s, like on accident and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like basically they found like the same exact, like because you brought up Nevada, they found the same exact joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let's go, bro. Let's go.
The same what?
The same
The
way.
same
Yeah.
exact looking shit. Like it's the same joint. So like they're saying like it's no way either these people were like maritime people, like they sailed, or it's like a coincidence that it's the same exact place on the other side of the world.
So it's a city itself. Well, not a city,
No,
but
the same ruined looking shit.
Okay.
Like the same structures, same shit
they found in Nevada.
in Nevada.
Okay. Okay.
Word.
Okay.
So that means that they were building things here that they were building elsewhere at the same damn time, huh?
The question is how.
Yeah, they
I mean-
they say it's pyramids over here too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
America
It's the same,
has bigger pyramids than in Egypt.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember in what place.
A lot of ancient ruin sites have other areas that replicate what they were doing
Yeah.
over in Mexico
True.
versus I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the question is how, right?
The
Because
question is how.
these places are so far away. Like, how did you know what I was doing over here?
And a lot of
whatnot.
them ruins line up longitude on
That's
the
what I was
same
about to
line.
say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
almost
Lined up
like they were
perfectly.
like it's like a communication type thing where it was like I mean that's what I'm thinking like it's like almost like it's like impossible like how the fuck and like the same ruin in Mexico is lined to Giza like that don't make no sense.
It's deep, bro.
Do they mirror each other like on the map?
The same perimeter, same whatever you call that shit. That shit is the same as in Giza.
Yeah, all the places I'm telling you, down to
Yeah.
the T. Like it'd be like an inch off,
Yeah.
man. Like how? It just makes no sense,
Yeah.
man.
Precision cuts.
And they said Giza is literally like I know like this is like a rabbit hole, but Giza is literally like perfectly centered in the fucking earth, like perfectly like longitude, latitude, all that shit.
Word.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas smart.
Nah, Ancient Apocalypse.
Thank you, bro. Ancient Apocalypse.
Give it a shot. You know?
History.
Watch an episode or two.
History and English was 2 classes I did not pay attention to, man.
Those are only 2 I passed.
Nigga, you really learn how to read to what, 11?
Yeah, I was about to ask him how you speak so eloquent, man.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, once I understoed the I guess the structure of how to write a essay.
He tried to use a big
He tried to say
this is structure. This nigga's crazy.
Nigga don't talk like that.
And we just got to fumble. But
Nigga
yeah,
said fumble. That's crazy.
that's great.
Did we?
No, but once I realized like certain grammar, how to use commas and exclamation points, and you know all that shit, I was like, fuck, I don't need this shit no more.
No doubt.
Like, for real. The next to the shit, only thing I'm learning is in English and shit.
I don't need it no more.
Yo,
I don't need it.
Yo,
Fuck
Fuck that.
that.
Once I learned how to use commas and periods,
Yeah,
I was good.
yeah.
I was good. I ain't need
it no more.
Yeah, I'm good.
What you need school for when you got bitches, man?
Yeah, right. Yeah. You only die once, man. You only die once, man.
Oh man, what you need school for when you got bitches?
You feel me? Hey, yo, man.
Nigga said, I learned how to use commas and periods. Nigga, I'm good.
That's crazy, man.
And dent my sentence, at the beginning of the joint, Yeah.
Y'all got any more of them new shoes up in her? But I know my commas and birds. I swear.
Maybe there'll come a time when I won't be sad and lonely.
Yo, welcome back, man, to another episode of A Man Say Man. Let's get it cracking, man. It's your boy P.
Nick G.
Rem the model.
In the building.
Frankie,
You're
what up?
yeah.
What up, Amani?
No, man.
Pleasure, man. I'm glad to have you here, man.
It's good
I
to
missed
be
the
here.
last one. You know what I mean? You got some good reviews. You know what I mean? A lot of my men, well, not a lot, but a few of my men was hitting me about, the things you spoke
Passing the
about.
flames.
And yeah, man, I'm excited to have you here, bro. I'd like to pick your brain on a few things.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean? How your week been?
It's been alright. I've just been working on music stuff. Really, that's all I've been doing for the past couple weeks.
What are you, 19, 18?
19.
So what? I'm just curious, right? Like, what's going on in your head right now? Like, as far as, you said you're working on music, right? But what else is cracking in your life that it's like, you know what? I don't know. Like, you feel like you have to get done right now, or what's on your radar?
Health.
Health, no doubt.
Health 100%. Consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I have for a while. I've had this bad pattern of, let's say I have like 5 things I should be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do 3 of them perfect, miss 2. Next day, I do those 2 things I miss some of the other 3, and it's just kind of like a cycle. So
Gotcha.
I'm kind of like missing consistency. So I'm just trying to stay, just kind of focus, move in a straight line.
No doubt, no
little bit
doubt, no doubt.
Routine wise and stuff like that.
What I'm about to say is kind of strange and odd, right? But the fact that you're 19, like your brain hasn't even fully developed yet.
But the fact that you even thinking like that is amazing at your age.
Yeah, but multitasking is not easy. I'm telling you.
No,
Even-
no.
I mean, for anyone. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It can be, yeah.
For sure, man. I tell you, man, this is like, he's the strongest person. Like, he's strongest person I know, man.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? With all his health issues and the setbacks he's had, he's always found ways to overcome those joints, man. And just keeping you never see him get down or get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? We like he said, his consistency. We have to stay on top of him with that. Just stuff around the house, just little stuff. He's not in school and he's chilling at home, so trying to get him on a schedule every day. Wake up at this time, just put stuff in your day that you have to get done every day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that at work.
Yeah.
In the real world. So
I feel you on that.
But I will say, you also 19. Live.
Yeah.
Live,
Sure.
have fun, be 19.
That's a
Don't
fact.
get too caught up in trying to, focus and just put too much energy into things that you can't do nothing about. Like, just fucking live, because you got time.
Yeah.
You got time to grow up.
Oh yeah, no, I be going out with my friends and stuff. Just doing stuff niggas do. Hey man, I know you want to go hide that shorty, whatever. Just whatever.
Sure.
Going
No doubt.
So
Were you
just
just
keep that in mind.
projecting right now?
You're not scamming though.
Were you projecting?
Nah.
What was that projecting?
That's what's
I feel
up.
like someone told you that back in the day, and you like,
Nah, I wish someone.
nigga got
I wish
excited
people-
about that.
It's difficult. It's difficult to tell some young people that. Like we
Yeah,
all know
nah,
that
for
from
sure,
being
for
young.
sure,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
It's difficult
sure.
to tell
You don't wanna hear that
when
shit.
you're 17, 18, 19. It's
Yeah.
difficult to be told to slow down
Yeah.
and not want to grow up because all you want to do is grow up and be
Yeah.
21 and be able, for
Yeah.
us at least, to be able to drink and
Yeah.
to be 25 and be able to rent a car and get a hotel room
Yeah.
on your all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But like.
yeah.
I wish someone would have
Yeah.
truly explained to me, like,
Yeah.
slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like, because once you get out of high school, them years start going faster and faster
Yep.
and faster, and time flies. And last year you was 18 and you go to sleep, and tomorrow you wake up, hold on, my birthday's in a month. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you're going to be
Yeah,
20
that's a
tomorrow.
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, for sure.
understood.
Yeah.
So just slow down and enjoy the time. That's all.
I got a question, right? Do you think social media like slows that programming down? And maybe this is a question I should pose to you. So the fact that Remington spoke about don't be so quick to like, get involved in things like live your life. Like I'm 100% behind that. But because of social media and how it plugs our mind with everything at one time, like
Instant gratification.
instant gratification, like there's options, right? Like, and we've spoke about this before, about, for a guy, you can see 10 bad joints in 2 seconds versus back in the day, you saw a bad joint once every month or whatever. Whatever. When you seen her, you was like, oh my God, that's a diamond in the rough, right? With that being said, just the rush to do things, has that slowed down in your mind? Like, man, I get to that, man. That's I see it all the time. If that makes any sense.
No, it does. I say that the years are quick, but the days are slow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the days will go by slow, but the year will go by fast.
Gotcha.
If that kind of makes sense. So it's like you have a lot of things to be hyper fixated. I think because you have a lot of things to be hyper fixated on during the day.
Right.
Then it'll switch, and then by the end of the year, none of it really led to nothing. So then it feels like the year went by quick because nothing really happened.
Gotcha.
Like it was kind of monumental.
Gotcha. So the being present is not really there anymore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
not
Because of
really.
again how much you're in. Well, I wouldn't say how much one is immersed in social media, but the fact that is every second.
Well, no, it's being a little bit too. It's being present with no future in mind. You
Okay.
know? So
okay.
it's like it's just okay. One day's a present, next day's a present. It's just nothing. It's not really building to anything.
So no substance.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
sticking.
yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
I disagree though, bro. I feel like you can
too.
use it like it could be a gift or a curse. Like that also could motivate you to do some great
No, you
shit.
can. No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you can't and it can't have. I'm just saying that's what's generally kind of.
Yeah.
But as far as the
what's going on.
program, right?
No,
I feel like
I wasn't disagreeing with you. I'm saying like to what you were the question you were posing. I'm saying that you could look at it from like, okay, like everything is like instant gratification, and it could also motivate you to strive for greatness, like more, because you got more of a bigger window to look out of. Like,
But that's a fine line too, because you have people who have FOMO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fear. So if that stuff is coming at is coming at them in that way. You know what I'm saying?
I was slipping, my
On
bad.
social media. You know what I'm saying? It's like they almost feel like they're missing out on something without even thinking about, I guess, what the end result is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
they want to skip steps.
Yeah,
just to
for sure.
look
Yeah,
like they winning.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I still stand on the same hill. I've said it before. I think social media ain't nothing different about social media. I don't think none of that matters. I think social media, the only thing that's changed is the attention span. I don't think the instant gratification. I think instant gratification is the same as what it once was. I think that seeing 10 baddies, it's a little different, but TV. I think the medium just changes.
Yeah.
Right? Because you always had a Playboy magazine. You always had movies coming on TV that had bad actresses in them. Now, granted, they weren't showing their cheeks the same. And you know what I'm saying? Again, that's why I said it's changed a little bit. But I just think the medium's changed.
but the accessibility is a lot different though. Yes,
It's-
Playboy's right, but let's be real. How many of your friends had Playboys?
No, not as many. The accessibility has changed a little bit. I agree.
Right,
I agree.
so
That's why I said it changed a little bit. But
I don't even say it's a little bit. I mean, I think it's night and day. I mean,
I don't think so.
But
that's-
look at like
Even on-
this.
even
When
on
we was
T-
in high school,
Yeah.
we still had the internet. Like later in high school,
Well,
niggas had e-machines.
I mean,
like
no doubt.
niggas
We're
had
not-
e-machines
we're
with
not-
dial up and all
that's
that
not
back
the
in the
same.
day.
That's not the same.
I'm
That's
saying,
what it
I'm
is
saying,
today.
looking at like being able to look at different shit, like
and we used to
being
look
able
at
to
crazy
visually
shit
see
on
that
the
shit.
internet.
I mean, yeah.
I don't even think we really used internet for porn back then. We internet came. We was fuckers. We was.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you.
I mean,
I remember pictures loading. Click.
What?
Nah, I wasn't not me.
I was trying to rip music.
I was doing all of the above.
I was trying to rip music. I also was like on Black Planet and shit like that.
I was on
But
that.
even back then, even on Black Planet, you still ran across like so. Look, what we saying is like it wasn't on your phone though like that. So like you had to do it on your computer, but you still had the same accessibility to the same shit back then.
Well,
we did
It's
it.
just faster now.
No,
We didn't.
I feel you, but like, so you say you're able to do it on your computer. That's different than like all right, but that's different than something being put in your face. To pause. So I can wake up. I wake up in the morning. I log on Instagram. All I follow is like just like sports, wrestling, and music. I go to like the little For You page. It's just shorty. Like it's just something just being put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just being put on your phone instead of you actually kind of seeking it out.
Absolutely.
It's kind of just that's a little bit of difference, and then the age in which people can, like where that starts at.
Yeah.
Accessibility is definitely different. I agree.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same token, I think the medium has changed because if you wanted, like Paul said, no, not a bunch of your people had Playboys at the crib. But if you wanted a Playboy,
You can get one.
you could find one back in the day. You can go to the 7-Eleven and swindle one. You can go to the DMC.
Right.
You can go to the
But
deli.
y'all even talking
guys.
Y'all talking about like magazine, like we also grew up with the internet too. It just wasn't on our phone.
I went
so
back
we
to
could
black and white.
We could go search the same Playboy shit and all that shit on the internet back then. It
Yeah,
just,
but the
download
difference,
this
but here's
slower.
the difference is, right? Yes, you can search, but you wasn't forced to. You wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not in your face.
That was your choice.
Like the agenda today versus back then. Like, there's a agenda behind it.
Amani just said his For
Are you kidding
page.
me? He just gave an example of what he follows, but yet when he goes to his For You page, all he sees is bare shorties.
Right.
Is that what you just
That's
said?
not a coincidence.
that's what I
That's
said.
what I said.
Right.
That's not a coincidence.
How do you think
that's
that-
not a coincidence?
Maybe we might need to check on Amani's.
And how's that different? How's that different from Victoria's Secret commercial coming on Fox 5 when you were 6 years old?
Yeah, but you're right. I'm not disagreeing with that. But at 6, you wasn't the program in your head.
No, don't take the age literally. I just threw that out there.
No. But even if you're 6 or 10, it wasn't like, oh shit, Victoria's Secret, yo.
All right, so
I see what you're saying,
Right,
though.
what
I
was
see
the
what
difference if you're 15 and you're at that time? You know what I'm saying? In a Victoria's Secret commercial, the age, disregard the age. I just do that because that was our age, but. Like it's still being thrown in your face. It's
no
still
doubt.
like sex is
always sold.
Yeah.
It's always been the
it's
case.
the oldest hustle, but
It's going to be the hustle that's going to last.
But far and few, right? When you see those Victoria's Secret commercials back in the day, the reason behind it, they are selling clothes, right? Right now on your phone, and again, we're just talking about this one particular situation.
Yeah, you get.
It's a lot different when it's not about selling. It's about just having a woman halfway naked. What it is
that everyone could be a Victoria's Secret model now because everyone could make their own content. But it's still sex. Sex is still selling.
Yeah,
now when you see girls, the way you see girls on social media now, it's just the same shit.
It's legal now.
Exactly what you just said. It's just like everyone could be their own thing. You know what I mean?
Pimp C said that shit
I
back
just
in
feel like
2012.
The access is more used as a commodity versus what we saw back in the day, which we don't have to drag anymore. But I do see, I do understand what Remy's saying, but at the same time, what kids Amani age have to go through to even get to whatever he likes. It's just a lot. It's a lot of chaos. The distraction is every other second. Oh shit, it's a baddie. Let me click in that joint. Oh, she's working out. Like I like to work out, right? So if I see someone working out, I get off. Like if I see muscles and whatnot, pause. Hit me out. I'm talking about a woman. Like
okay,
I like when someone's
somebody.
I'm a gym rat. I'm a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm distracted because even though she's working out, she's also promoting herself in a seductive way. You know what I mean? And that's everything.
But that goes back. That goes to what they wearing in the gym to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're wearing shit that's like.
Bro, I can tell you this right now, right?
Borderline
I used to watch 80s and 90s like Mr. Olympia, whatnot. Watch women work out.
Yeah.
When they were getting busy back in the day, women that is, what they wore in the gym, I'm telling you, it's completely different, bro.
Yeah.
Completely different.
I feel, for sure.
But they're not in hoodies and like what I'm saying is if it's all using like it's still selling sex.
Yo, it's a reason why Giselle,
really,
Tom Brady's ex-wife is fucking with the nigga that she was training with.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Now too.
That nigga, yeah. Like these personal trainers, like, yo, I say like all the time, yo, personal trainer, a little league coach, and a barber are the three jobs.
The deadliest.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, they'll
Assassin.
Yo,
I just want an explanation. Where the little league coach? Oh, I know.
yeah,
I can see
single
it.
moms
Yeah,
coming
getting
in
the mom.
with the
I was trying to figure out where he was going with that one.
Your son want playtime? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, the bar, yeah, all that shit. It's like, nigga, shit.
That's crazy. That's wild, man.
Shit crazy, yo. Yeah.
You know, I guess it'd be like that.
You know, I think like we said with the Victoria's Secret commercial. I think the difference between that and social media is the repetition, though. Because like, how many times in a day you going to see that? How many times a day you going to see that commercial versus a shorty on an Instagram reel?
I agree, but at the same token, I wouldn't. I think you're looking at it very narrowly. So Victoria's Secret commercial is an example.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sex sells. Yeah. So every commercial, whether it's a cigarette commercial back in the day, which you don't see nowadays, again, the times have changed.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Still sexy.
Everything, a Gap commercial back in the day, an Old Navy commercial, they made sure that they showed them tight jeans and short. Again, it's a different angle, and that's what I was going to say when Paul was referring to the gym shit, is that people's views and perspectives have changed. Yeah. So with the times came leniency. Like you couldn't say shit or bitch on TV back in the day. That was crazy. Yeah. Now you can say shit and bitch during a football cast. Like it's standard now. So like the pause. It's stretched out more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like the lines have stretched out. So like the back in the day, the gym gear was not as revealing, but it was still sexy to them at the time.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
You go back to the 50s, it's sexy to them with some tight pants.
Let me just throw this one in.
Leg warmers and princesses.
I say, I think we both agree that neither one of us are trying to say that like sex hasn't sold up until now.
I mean,
it's just that it is amplified. So it's the same game.
It's on clearance now.
It's the same game.
Yeah. Right. It's the same game. And the same thing you just said, where it's like it's amplified. Yeah, they still made sure things were sexy, but now it's like less. It was. I don't know if discreet is the word, but like now it's more so just vulgar and blatant.
But because it's become more acceptable.
The word is tastefulness.
And it's your algorithm too.
Yeah, there you go, tasteful.
Tastefulness.
It's your algorithm.
I'm just curious, right? If they eliminated that type of visual, like women working out, whatever, would you still be on Instagram as much?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
I got a product to sell.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's all your algorithm too, bro. It's like if you just look at shoes and workout shit, that's all it's gonna be on your explore page. Where your phone at, money?
But again, and it's not even all follows too. Like he said, if we talk about algorithms, all it takes is for you to accidentally or see one fat booty on there, right? And be like, damn, you don't even gotta be following any of it.
I'll look at the story.
Right. If you look at that, Instagram grab that. Now they're sending you 12 of them. So you don't even gotta follow them. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is you for to view them. So that's algorithm shit.
And ain't nothing wrong with that either.
And then, like you said, music shit. Badu be on there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that'll definitely change the algorithm.
You be looking at Badu booty?
Who doesn't?
True.
I went to see her in concert, nigga, and she was out there doing Pilates on stage.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Badu, man. What you like 55 or something?
You ain't take me with you?
No, you weren't old enough, brother.
Yeah.
Me and your mother went.
Catch it on the gram, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, double tap that.
Yeah.
Change your algorithm.
It's just right. But I will say this though, right? And I'm gonna let it go. It's just interesting when you have places like China who like when it comes to like their TikTok, like what's on their TikTok versus what's on America's TikTok.
Because it was used for learning purposes.
Exactly.
But they smart though.
But that's the thing though. That's what bothers me. Again, I'm for looking at women and whatnot. Cool, But when it comes to what you can use it for, right, to really create an impact in the community, why not follow the same trend as China?
Respectfully,
our country is not like China, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But
right. No. So let me. We got to do it. Devil's advocate. Our country's not like China, so we have the freedom to do whatever. So you have the ability to go on there if you're a user and be just like China and follow all the proper accounts and get nothing but
algorithm will
educational
reflect that.
and never click on a big booty and
Yeah.
never watch one of those videos, and your algorithm will be that.
Yeah.
You don't get your
But
head
we
cut
have
off.
the freedom to also let a shorty go on there, show her cheeks, and make millions of dollars by doing so.
I think it's just a
And,
little.
and you know
but how many people knew that when Instagram first started? And I'm just being an asshole when I say this, but it's
Where Instagram first started, no.
right. But when you are not aware of,
Instagram
when you're not aware of that, and you do have freedom of access to look at everything, by the time you do know, oh shit, I can change the settings. It's like fuck it, why? It's no point.
It's
your
all
choice.
it's all
Your choice, though.
self-awareness, too,
Absolutely,
though.
but,
It's
that's
choice, yeah,
but
yeah.
that seed that's planted in your head, it's all of us. It's grown now, so it's like that. You
That's
you
on
want to
you.
do, but no doubt. But I
That's
just feel
on-
like
yeah, it's
I just
on
feel
you.
like with China, using that as their platform originally to promote education and not big, but whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That sets the standard where if you're now looking at big booty, it's like, nah, I'm wilding right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know.
I feel you.
The onus has to be on.
It's
the
on
individual
yourself,
at that
bro.
point. In my eyes.
If you like big booties, you like big booties,
you
bro.
can quit smoking cigarettes. You can quit drinking. There's people that quit smoking crack. Like you can put down the big booty cheeks. Like
Yeah, you
I can't. I can't fault you for not hitting the unfollow
Oh,
button.
Now
totally.
the one,
You know
the,
what I'm
the
saying?
one
Like,
thing I think it
that's-
did was
that's
I
on
think
you.
it destroyed our I think it destroyed like that's why I love our generation because we got like the perfect like mix of it. But I think like the future generations and shit, it destroyed them a little bit. Like as far as everybody totally for real.
I don't think it destroyed anything.
Not
I
like in
just
the like
changed it.
destruction like that type of way. I'm saying like the like in the 90s, like everybody talk about like the women in the 90s and shit. Like they was classy, they ain't had to reveal as much. They still was bad as shit. To me, they was like the best looking women. Like I guess because that was like when we grew up and shit. But they didn't have to show as much. They had to do none of that shit. And yeah, so like to me, I feel like that's more like beautiful to me. Like to be less revealing and still be.
Yeah, it's tasteful.
It's
Like I said,
tasteful, yeah, it's
tastefulness.
classy.
It's classy. Yeah, exactly. It's not trashy.
I mean, if you from that perspective, yeah. But other than that, I feel like social media is one of the best. I don't know, inventions in a minute.
Absolutely.
I mean, the entrepreneurship. I mean, you're watching young kids become millionaires. Just becoming an influencer. And I'm not saying that it's taking away the drive to really use your intelligence for greater things, but at the same time, it's working.
Get right.
It's creating an income for a lot of people. It's changing people's lives.
That's what I said. That's
And,
literally what I
and
said.
on top of that, it's just like that's why I said 2025 gonna be a crazy year for me because I've been able to utilize social media.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas before, when doing music before, you had to go to these label offices and set up meetings and call people. Now I could just send out a little message to an artist that I want to rock with, and hopefully they return, send the message back, or they, reply or whatever, and check out my shit, whatever, and then we can build a relationship from there.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? Type of thing. It's just different. I mean, I see the pros and the cons, but like I took an 8-year hiatus from that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From the music, from everything. You know what I'm saying? Just because I knew in the past I wasn't strong minded enough to handle the situations, the temptations, and because I didn't know who I was as a man. I wasn't even a man yet. You know
No doubt, no
so
doubt.
now I'm able to navigate through these situations with because I'm on a mission. Intentional.
They looking at booty right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It must be.
Why you had to bother us? We was doing our own
My
thing.
fault.
We didn't interrupt the podcast
My
in any
bad.
way, shape, or
Yeah.
form.
You hit what's that parlay over there?
Nah, I'm talking about y'all
Somebody
boys.
said parlay?
Y'all boys running shit. Y'all boys up 17 right now.
I'm talking about some money.
Cleveland.
Nah, I hear that. But speaking of music,
Y'all
though,
up
man.
17 right now.
We're not playing right now.
17-0.
We're not playing right now, sir.
Yeah, they play
Niggas dogging
Thursday.
shit.
We already won, sir. We won on
Say
Thursday.
less. I'm just showing y'all winners.
Speaking of,
I'm just trying to make your day.
No, we already played, right?
Speaking of social media,
nah, I was gonna say you said that
the music.
as far as music, it's a great way to communicate and promote, right?
That was the buck.
What y'all think about the Kendrick album?
I think I might let everybody else go first before I chime in.
Did anyone know Kendrick was dropping? Was
Let me go ahead. Let me
No,
go
it was a
first.
surprise.
Let me go. I think that's what the hype was about. First of all, I received the phone call from Frvnkie Friday evening. He was asking me have I listened to it, and I purposely I seen the whole Kevin Ma hit us on the joint. Kendrick dropped.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the Ab Soul shit, when he hit that. I've been in such album mode with Superfly 2 that I've really just been listening to that, and I don't have my ears ready to listen to anything else other than Superfly 2.
Got you.
So he hit me up. Frankie hit me up and was like, "Yo, the shit that's on this album is just reminiscent of what you in that bag right now. Your beats is, you know what I'm saying, whatever." He told me like 6 out of 7 of them joints hit out of the 12, whatever. All right, cool, bet. I was like, I'm still trying to wait till I was probably gonna wait till Friday because real quick little plug, Superfly 2, the first single from that joint, Endless Buzz, is dropping Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, 11/28. So I just been trying to get that ready. So I was gonna wait to listen to Kendrick on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Black Friday. So I went ahead, I worked yesterday, went into work and shit, and I was like, all right, let me get these albums. So I got Kendrick, I got Ab Soul, I got Wizkid, and my man Kingpin Slim's joint, If God Could Rap Too. So
which is a great album, by
It
the way.
is a good album.
it's a
Kingpin did his one
He
two.
nigga in his bag right now.
I'm the sidebar. I like the sequencing of the album on iTunes now. It's different sequence. The songs are in different orders on the even.biz joint, the deluxe version.
Got you.
So the songs are in different orders. So to hear the songs put in this order that he has it on Apple and everywhere else streaming platforms is dope.
Gotcha.
I like the flow of it better.
Yeah, no, album's amazing.
Great album. I still like the first one better personally.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But this one is fire too. You know what I'm saying? Vices is a fucking.
That's my shit. That's my favorite song.
My favorite song is shit. What's the joint with Lambo Ambo? Not No Guidelines. It's
Damn, bro.
Help Me Choose. Some shit.
I'm talking the joint produced by
Undecided. It's produced by Jay Butter.
Yeah.
Undecided.
Fire.
Yeah, that's
That
a hit.
beat is crazy.
And the switch up of the beat.
Oh,
it's
man,
fucking
yeah,
great. Yeah.
Nah, the album's
Yeah,
dope, man.
You got that tactical Swiss Army joint. You got that heavy buckle swinging back here. But all right. So back to Kendrick joint. I listened to it 2.5 times. The first time, the first time was the halftime because I had a plan and I didn't realize oh shit, I'm supposed to be listening to this shit. Let me stop. I was probably like song 4. So let me stop. I started back over. Intro, fire. After the intro, I think my next song was the Run was Reincarnated. What's after? You got the track listed up?
TV Off.
TV Off was fire. What's after TV Off?
Mustard.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Dodger Blue.
Dodger Blue
Bro, that
is
joint right
fire.
there.
So right there, 4, and then after that is Hard Part 6 and Gloria.
Yeah.
Everything after that, everything in between, I did not fuck with. I felt like a lot of the shit. I don't like the hyphy mustard. I don't hate. I don't disrespect anybody.
So, you talking about Squabble Up type beat?
I didn't like Squabble Up.
What?
I didn't like Squabble Up.
Like shit.
Crazy.
See, that's
I felt like it was a bunch of. I felt like the joints that Mustard did was just a Not Like Us drum beat with a different fucking sample.
but that's
Mustard's sound.
not even
I
Mustard's
didn't
sound.
I didn't like Not Like Us like that until I seen the video.
That's a West Coast sound, which is why I love West Coast because that funk,
I get to me that's a Bay Area sound. That's a Bay Area sound. West Coast sound is Game and NWA.
You mean
and
like
shit.
Parliament?
Nick, that's crazy, bro.
To me, a West Coast sound was Good Kid, Mad City. That was West Coast sound, my nigga.
Nick, you saying
This
the
shit-
Game
this
and
shit sound like-
NWA ain't dropped the album since 91.
I
Or
understand
89
that.
or something like that.
that's
crazy.
But they've established. But Game has dropped.
But Game is like my
you
bad.
can't
I'm not trying to. All right, like Game is to me like a East Coast West Coast artist, bro. His catalog ain't all West Coast sounding beats. It sound like
Because he can rap.
he that's not what I'm saying. It's
but I think that's what you are saying because I agree with you.
I'm
I
not
know, I
saying
agree
that
with
he
you.
can't rap. I'm saying yeah, he can rap, but I'm saying he's heavily East Coast influenced. So his music don't sound like Doggy Style, like in the same vein you saying like Doggy Style would be to you and you're like is a West
that's
Coast
a West
sound.
Coast sound, yes.
Like Dr. Dre's 2001 The Chronic is a West Coast sound.
Yes.
But like you got to think like people evolve. Like niggas came out like Ice Cube and NWA and Dre and Snoop and them.
Well,
they was out before a lot of them.
Ice Cube had more of an East Coast sound because he went with
the Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad, and Chuck D and all them. Like he had that different
But
vibe.
before Nas and Jay and Big and all them niggas came out, the West, like them niggas in the West Coast was like running shit, right? So once them niggas came out, of course sound and sonicness is going to change, bro. You can't like. To me, it's like we can't be
I
like.
feel you. I mean, I get you. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of the because like I like the hyphy shit with Keek the Sneak and the Ghost Ride the Whip and the E40 shit. Yeah. Because that was them. That was the Bay
like
Area.
YG's first album. That's West Coast sound, 100%, bro. It's just a new.
But that's Mustard
age of West Coast sound.
Did Mustard produce the whole? Mustard, yeah. I'm just not a fan of Mustard.
It don't have to be G Funk, is what he's saying. It doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
Just West Coast productions to me it should sound more like, I don't know if this word makes sense, but like kind of warm.
Yeah.
Kind of like
not party.
It doesn't have to be bright or hype. It just sounds like warm. So even some of like, so you said Good Kid, Mad City. So what's the joint? Like Poetic Justice. That's not that's not hype or nothing, but it just sounds.
But I would say the West Coast sound that I hear on that is Shireen. The first joint.
Right.
That's nigga, that's what heavy that boom that motherfucking that
Dre safe shit.
Yeah, click and then the bass line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to they not like doom doom like that I don't know. I just don't like the drum pattern. I'm just not a fan of it. But that was my only gripe. I give it like a 7 out of 10. Like really. And the only reason why I might say that too is because I'm a Kendrick fan. This was the first time that I heard a Kendrick album that did not seem like it was conceptualized.
Yeah.
It had all Kendrick's projects have some type of meaning to them. They have some type of
cohesion.
This didn't have it.
But I feel like this was a surprise drop. I feel like this was some like it's like almost like he about to do the Super Bowl. It's like a little warm up, keep him relevant right now. And I really feel like this is like a prelude to like an actual project. But it's still
that's what I've been hearing that too. So it kind of changed my outlook on the album. It's like, oh, this is like how he did the Untitled joint.
Yeah.
Before before he dropped Damn, I think it was. Yeah.
Because he ain't rolled this joint out of nothing. Like he a big artist, bro.
He didn't roll out the Untitled joint either. It was just something that was thrown out. It didn't even have title tracks on it. It was just
the album was so rolled out or surprised that Apple Music didn't even have it on the front page.
Exactly.
Of anything. Like I had to search for it in order to find it. You go to the new albums, even if you go to the hip hop section and scroll through the new albums, the joint was not there.
I didn't know until Manny said that shit.
That's why he wasn't. That's why he wasn't on the front page.
It was there Saturday. Saturday it was there, but yeah.
But that shit, like to me, I mean, like even after our conversation, because I've been listening to it the whole time. I said 6 out of 7. I'm gonna say 6 out of 7 joint slap. I'm gonna say like 8 out of 12. Yeah, I'm gonna give like 8 out of 12, and that's a like 8 out of 12. Like so, you only got 4 misses, and it's not even misses for real.
Yeah, I feel you. I got you. I'm gonna check it out again. I'm gonna give it 2 more listens because you and Kevin Ma also told me that I need to go back and listen to Man in the Garden again. Because I mean, really, it's one mic to me. That's it.
It's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so I think that's really what kind of like.
But see, that's where the cohesion come in because look on Whacked Out Murals, he said that Nas was the only nigga that congratulate him. Yeah, and then he dropped a joint that had the one mic sounding joint. I feel like that was cohesive. The Squabble Up joint was the one that he previewed on Not Like Us video in the beginning.
True.
The Tupac, like even the Tupac, the reincarnated joint. That's like a B-side type Tupac song. Like everybody don't know about that joint. Yeah, that's like from what album is that? Is that like from a soundtrack or something? That's like from what was the last joint he did? The last movie he did? Gang related?
Gang related.
I think that's from Gang related.
Yeah, Gang related. What was the other joint? Gridlock.
One of them joints.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the album. I don't know. I had no problems with it.
Well, I think it's calling me right now.
I ain't got no real complaints about it. I can't call out no specifics about it like that because I only listened to it once or twice. Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I ain't had no gripes about it, no complaints. I like the little Tupac homage. Even though I'm not a big Tupac fan.
Oh man.
That song is. I mean, the song doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do that for me. But I enjoyed. I enjoyed the homage. That was the first intro. The Whack Out Murals.
Whack Out
That
Murals
was fire.
crazy.
Squabbles is fire.
Crazy.
I think like
part
you
6
talking about
crazy.
Reincarnated was the first time when it caught my attention of lyrically, because I feel like he wasn't really like lyrically saying nothing for real.
I thought he said a whole lot on the intro.
But he said the shit in the intro. I'm not trying to know entendres. I want niggas to feel it. You know what I'm saying?
But then I feel like a lot of niggas been critiquing him, like saying like I feel like he went that direction with the mustard shit. Like what you're saying, it's because a lot of niggas been critiquing him. Like so we were saying, what album was it? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, Big Steppers. Yeah.
I like that album, but I feel like if he would have like made it more concise and like made it one album and took all the fire joints from both discs, it would have been a super classic. But
almost
I feel like he wanted to
too.
do that double disc thing because all the greats do it.
Yeah,
and I feel like he missed on that because he did that.
Nah, but it would have took away from the concept from Mr. Morale.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah. That's what I said. Like it was concept. Like this joint was just like, all right, bet. All right, cool. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's like, yeah. I wasn't like
2024.
I just, and plus like me, I just like to hear like best album of 2024 to me is Tyler, like hands down.
We'll get
into that later.
But I will say this though, Kendrick album, just the sound itself sonically, I thought it was amazing. Just lyrically, I thought it was dope as well. I remember one interview Kendrick had many years ago. He was talking about Dr. Dre's influence on him and how Dr. Dre told him, when you're rapping, use your vocals, like switch them up. And I feel like Kendrick has mastered that, bro. Like just the little nuances he does with his vocals. It's so catchy and it's just like it's amazing. And like
and I love that myself.
Yeah, and you see the residue with like what's his cousin?
King.
Yeah, King. Like you see that, right? And it's like that's what makes albums good to me. When you
album, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt. When you can go above and beyond, right? You're not just rapping this to rap. It's like, nah, let me really make this into like a play. You know what I mean?
Delivery is huge for me.
Yeah. So
is a big driver for me. So I agree.
Yeah, I thought the album was dope, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I it was 4 albums that I downloaded. On Saturday, Kendrick was the first one I listened to out of the 4. Which I'm glad I did because if I would listen to Ab Soul's album Soul Burger first, I might not have gotten to anything else.
Yeah, no, Soul Burger was dope too.
Soul Burger was dope. And also WizKid's album is dope. That shit, it hits too. So
I want to ask a question about the Kendrick album before we roll into our next topic.
Yeah.
Because it kind of can directly roll into the next topic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Kendrick missed an opportunity with the current state of politicalism and blah, blah, blah? And, Kendrick's kind of a political rapper to an extent, or when he wants to be. He's a very conscious rapper when he wants to be, very political. So do you think he missed an opportunity to address some of those things by just dropping this random album versus maybe waiting another month and putting together some... For sake of lack of better terms, some Trump Kamala shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that he missed the opportunity there?
Nah, because if y'all write this, and this is a prelude to an album that he's more focused on, then that would probably be the place to do it.
I agree.
Then over something like kind of mustard, the mustard beats, because he's not. Because although Kendrick will talk about things that's relevant, does not do it in a very in a capitalist way. Yeah. Where this just happened. Now
organic.
Let me just get to this. Also, real quick, I haven't gotten to it yet. I've heard some of my homies on the Xbox party, they played it. I'm with you. I don't really like the mustard production that much. Mm-hmm. It's not the production itself. It's just I don't care for the Kendrick that much. Where it's I don't know. It's just that style of hooks and stuff. I like it more. I like it more when he's saying something, or if he's rapping just to rap. I like it with a little bit more aggression, like how he did on Nostalgia with Pusha. That's kind of more that's kind of more I'm rapping to rap kind of Kendrick. I like.
Do y'all like the dance? Do y'all like?
No.
Not.
You know what I think? I think that these a bunch of joints that he had in the tuck. And he's just trying to keep
because he bought a bunch of Drake discs.
Not even just that. He about to do the Super Bowl in January. It's the end of November. I feel like he's probably I don't know. I'm just saying I feel like he's probably gonna drop either right after the Super Bowl or right before the Super Bowl, an actual album. Because every album he's ever dropped, like you said, Nick, has been like everything's been well thought out. Skits, everything's been well thought out. So I think that this is just like a joint. He probably was like, all right, I got these little. Let me put this little clip together. Like he don't even drop 12 songs on it. Like that's not even normal.
That's why I was like, okay, all right. You know, that's when I kind of came into the album after listening to it, and then like, all right, these are things I have issue with or that I don't like about it, and I talk to like certain people about it. You know, we talking, and he's like, oh, well, this is saying that this is just a prelude to what he got coming out. He probably dropped something right before the Super Bowl or whatever. I'm like, oh, true, all right. Now it kind of like makes sense. This ain't like some shit he's dropping and standing on. It's like, let me just get this out of here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Keep the momentum going because I had the summer on lock. Let me keep that shit going up until February, Super Bowl, get him something to fucking listen to and talk about, and then, Super Bowl makes it more relevant. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne told that nigga, like, don't wake me up. For real.
But Wayne, I feel like Wayne is being like, he didn't even diss him. It's you reaching.
He just said Wayne's name. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anybody that know Kendrick know how big of a Lil Wayne fan
they got
he
a song, that Mona Lisa song together. That shit tough. You ever heard that joint?
Yeah,
of course.
Mona Lisa? You never heard Mona Lisa with Lil Wayne and Kendrick?
Nah.
Oh yeah, that joint fire.
Recent, that's a while ago.
It's on the Carter 5, I think.
Lil Wayne's a funny dude though. Lil Wayne, vivid. I mean, we all know Lil Wayne, or if you know, actually, Lil Wayne barely remembers half of his raps.
Yeah,
listen to his jumps.
Yeah.
And I remember one time in an interview recently, he was talking about a concert, and he was like, somebody brought a big ass sign. And the whole show, they kept screaming, play Mona Lisa, play Mona Lisa. Yeah. And he stopped in the middle of the joint. He was like, I don't even remember that song, so I can't do it even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to fulfill your thing, I couldn't do that song if I wanted to because I cannot remember what Mona Lisa is right now. I don't even know I had a song called Mona Lisa.
I love Lil Wayne's personality, man. Like, he's original.
Have you ever seen the video of Lil Wayne being read his own lyrics?
Yes. And he's like,
I said that?
I said that? Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh shit. I said that? That's crazy.
Yeah. But hey, man.
Same man.
Let's get into it, man. I went to a friend's giving yesterday. Through my girlfriend's, well, it was her friends. But anyway.
Shout out Ida. What's up, sis?
No doubt. So we were sitting down at the table talking, whatever. And, we got into like political discussions and whatnot. And they were very adamant because I had posed this question: should political views change relationships, if not friendships? Mm-hmm. And all of them was like, heck yeah. So with Trump, being the new president again, and obviously, maybe some of our friends, we've heard conversations where people voted for Trump and blah, blah, blah. At this stage in our life, should that be something we should hold against our friends? Is it a deal breaker?
I think it depends on the level of friendship, honestly.
Gotcha. What about you? Let's start with Amani.
My bad.
I wanted to go last.
Okay, well, I'm just curious because you being the youngest, and I'm not sure how deep in the game you are when it comes to political views, because let's be real, right? You may not even know how these legislations, policies, and whatnot are affecting you, right? And I don't really either, you know what I'm saying? Other than me watching the inflation go up and certain things that, I have to buy, and I'm like, rah, these prices are ridiculous, right? But it's a result of what's happening, in the world. So did any of your friends have any, I don't know, did they vote? Did they even vote?
No.
No?
That I know of, nah. Mustafa might have. I don't know. Nah, I don't know if he did. But, nah, all of us kind of have a similar stance of, like, don't neither one of them really care about us, So, yeah, not really. I don't have strong political views. I just kind of, well, for one thing, I don't trust people my age really to tie their own shoes.
Gotcha.
For the most part. But, now I want to go last because I can't make this short.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm trying to find like the quickest way to get it. But just to answer the question directly, I think it depends on, he said how strongly the friendship, I think how much your political view goes against me.
Gotcha.
I guess. So like, with the whole Trump thing and people getting deported, if you have, if you're Hispanic and your friend is just going like rallying real hard for Trump, what that's going to lead to, and y'all can have a conversation about it, but they just seem to disregard how it's going to impact you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then that will probably be it. That will probably be where the deal breaker kind of comes at. So I think a conversation should be had rather than I vote for this person, you vote for this person, we can't be friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I think the reasoning behind your view, I think the reasoning behind your view is probably what's going to have to determine it.
No, I
more than
respect
your view
that.
itself.
I respect that.
I agree.
What about you, Nick?
I think it just like my son's saying, it's almost like how much you practice these views that are about to be implemented. You know what I'm saying, by, you know, the candidate or whatever. You know, like, or just, you know, being able to have the conversation and somebody actually having a legitimate reason for why they picked this candidate. Not just because like the shit that was blowing me with the Trump shit was, I was like, I seen some shit. It's like you could tell. I seen some meme was like you could tell what niggas ain't had $1,200 since 2020.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is voting. A lot of people was voting for Trump because they thought they was getting money.
The stimulus check.
Yeah, like no,
That's
like
crazy.
nigga, y'all niggas are not in the tax bracket that is gonna, you know, benefit you as far as, you know, the tax breaks or whatever that you're gonna get.
Gotcha.
So don't be acting like, you know, you voting for Trump for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like have a reason. You have to be against something that Kamala was going against or going for me to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the whole little thing with the, you know, I get the whole little I don't know. I'm gonna get canceled and shit. But you know, the same sex shit or the transgender shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna want you know, I don't want my kids going in the same bathroom with a same, you know, a different sex person just because they feel like this type, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like that wasn't enough for me to fall on Trump's side. I understand some of the shit he was saying. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But don't let the money be the driving factor. Don't let, you know what I'm saying? Have some knowledge. That's what I'm gonna think is. Like have some knowledge. Understand what you like you say, the reasoning for your vote. You know what I'm saying? So but at the end of the day, it's like the friendship all depends on how much you implement those things in your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What about you? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you. On the surface level. What about you, Ram?
I just think it depends on the level of friendship.
Gotcha.
Without going into political views or specifics of, you know, people's agendas, I would just say that it depends on the friendship. For me personally, for somebody that's an associate, for lack of better terms, I have Facebook friends. I'm not going to put no names, but I have Facebook friends that have made it clear that they voted for Trump. Yeah, I'm good, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I don't need to see your page no more. Like we don't talk anyway, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna unfriend you. You know, but I might
don't talk to you anyway.
I might mute you. I might disappear you for a second. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see you up in that, right? But if we have an actual friendship, then I can probably look past your political views. And again, it depends on like a little bit of what Nick said. It depends on how much you're practicing those views as well. If you voted because even if it's just for money or if it's, you know, for family stuff, whatever, like whatever it's related to, like you can, like I'm okay with that. But if you start going around here
being racist,
promoting carrying yourself like a certain way, then that's then I might have to reevaluate our friendship. And again, that's an actual friend though. But for somebody that's an associate or just a passing friend, for lack of better terms, like, and I know you voted for Trump. I'm not even going. I'm good already. We already good. That was enough for me. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm assuming you're saying the same thing based on you, Frankie.
Yeah, so I will actually concur with what Rem said. I feel like when you say friends, right? Like these are people you talk to on the regular, like you know their character, that's why you're their friend. So I feel like whatever decision they make, I don't think that it should separate you from your peoples if you know the true person that you're dealing with. Now, I feel like Amani said, both of them ain't shit. But then some people might be parents. Some people, you know, they got their different reasons for what they do. But if the truth, like to be somebody's friend is to really know them and really judge their character like that. If somebody your man's and they a piece of shit ass person and they racist, low key and all that, if you've been cool with them, they've been established them type of characteristics. And if you overlook them and just because they voted for this person, that's your reason for not fucking with them, then you might need to evaluate the niggas you're around. But if you're around some good people on both sides, whatever you want to call it, if you're around some people and they like, yo, like this is why I did what I did, and you know they genuine people, then I don't think it should ever come between nothing like that.
Understood.
And if they're your real friends, they're entitled to mistakes.
Yeah.
They're entitled to be wrong, myself included. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're entitled to be wrong. Like, if God forbid, I mean, not God forbid, but if Trump were to turn around and to make this country genuinely amazing and do a whole bunch of good shit, I'd be the first one to raise my hand and be like, my bad. I did not believe in the man. I didn't think he could do all of this shit. I thought he was a racist, blah, 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 but he did X, Y, Z. So I'd be the first one. But, you know, the other side, same way, too. They're entitled to be wrong for that piece of shit.
And like what Nick said, too, a lot of niggas, though, niggas, like when I say niggas, like niggers, right?
I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean?
Do we have a button for that?
No, I'm black. I can say that shit.
Do we have a button for the email?
No, listen, I'm saying like, I'm saying niggas like, oh man, like I got the 1,200. Like I'm trying to get another. I seen a bunch of videos with man, I got the stimulus check. I'm definitely voting. It's like, yo, bro, like you so ignorant. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like that's like the dumbest shit. Like $1,200. Like you know how like that's it. 1,200. Like that ain't shit.
If I may,
it's like ignorant.
If I may, right? So when it comes to grace, I'm right there with you, right? People, we have to extend that because people do have their own reason. Frankie, you have having a family, having kids, and the things that you brought up, and why you chose to vote for whoever. I'm with you, but my thing is this, right? For instance, would you hire a rapist as a teacher?
No.
You wouldn't, right?
No.
Is Trump a racist?
You said a rapist or a racist?
No, so the question was, well, I'm comparing, right?
Okay.
We started with rapists. You guys said no, right? And this is something that you know about this individual, right? Mm-hmm. Trump, the way that he promotes himself, the things that he says, right? There's racist undertone, whether he's being covert or overt, right? We just know for a fact you don't really mess with colored people, right? His misogynistic comments and whatnot, right? So there's certain things that I'm looking at his character that I'm saying that I don't side with you. So I'm just curious, when do we use that as a reason versus, okay, the lesser of two evils, this person's is pushing the whole gay agenda or transgender, whatever. But, you know, as far as Kamala, but here's Trump blatantly saying how he really feels, but because there might be some money behind it, I'm going to go with this guy. When did we say, fuck that, right? And really just stand on business, right? Because to me, if you believe that Trump is a racist and you voted for him, then what does that say about you? Right? Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, you're right. Nah, fuck that, bro. Because if I'm voting for that means I agree with you. I never forget this, right? When I first came home from prison, Remington's dad took us out. We got some food. And we're just chatting.
Y'all ran into Trump.
No, nah. We're just, no, his dad is talking, right? And as he's talking, I'm like this. Yeah, you right. And he was like, why are you doing that? Do you agree with me? And I said, what you mean? He was like, when you're nodding your head, that means you agree with me. Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm not even processing what he's saying, just that it's a great conversation. And I know there's sense to it. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. And he was like, don't ever do that. Right? Mm-hmm. So I said to say this. Because when you do that means you're with me. If you're voting for Trump and you know for a fact that he is this, and you've said this, then why vote for him? What does that say about you?
Yeah.
Well, when do we say that about ourselves? Like, I'm wilding right now. Like, I the lesser of two evils, but damn, why are you going to vote for a guy who you know doesn't fuck with you at all, bro?
People out there, some people don't see that. Some people see it differently. I know I probably said it on the podcast in probably a year or two ago. More than racist, I think he's money racist. More than he is color racist.
You saying he's what is it called? Caste? He's what is it? Like,
caste system?
No, classism. Classism.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I think he's more that than he is racist.
Gotcha.
And I think he caters to, so I don't know if he's actually racist.
Well, he's a nationalist. Maybe racist is a little bit tough.
Yes.
But
aren't we all nationalists?
That's fine.
I mean, but there's a level of
extreme nationalism.
There's a difference between being proud of your country,
Right,
and being
like
a nationalist. In my eyes.
but isn't the definition of a nationalist like a person that's proud of their country?
Yeah, sure, but again, there's an extreme version and there's a regular version.
Right. Okay, I get that. Now,
Well, also,
I'm with that.
being a nationalist is also preserving your own people, right? So whether you're a nationalist and you're a white person trying to preserve your own people, cool. You have black people who do the same thing. There's tons of us out there, right? But there's a thin line.
Right, exactly.
Right? And that's what Rem's
It's
is
like
talking
extreme.
about.
It's extreme.
Right. So when you are watching it with your own eyes, him say things that don't sit well with you because of your color tone.
Yeah.
Right? Then again,
For
when
sure.
why do we, reduce
ourselves?
I
think a lot went into everything, me personally. And I think that it's all based on what you think is best for you and your peoples, bro.
No doubt. But
I think that no election has ever changed nobody's life like that. It never changed. Look, I was telling Nick this the other day. Remember we was kids and you see like whenever the election was out and they'd be like, oh, we're gonna change Medicaid or Medicare and like this, all that type of shit. The same shit that everyone says like nothing's ever really.
That's not true.
I've never been affected by a presidential election.
First and foremost,
me
right?
personally, I've never been affected by the recession.
Yes.
I've never ever felt like, oh my God,
That's
my
not
fucking life
true.
is
That's
over.
not true.
I'm telling you, I've never felt like that.
But I know your personal story. That's not true.
You think that I've personally been affected by a presidential election?
Okay.
Where?
Yes.
When COVID took place, right? Were you not impacted?
I worked the entire COVID.
Okay, but you also
I never was off.
Okay, so what about the PPPO?
What are we talking about?
What about the PPPO? Did you not participate in that?
Of course I did.
Okay, why?
Legally.
Okay.
So, but hold on.
You trying to get me jammed up, bro? You something else, nigga. What the fuck is you on right now?
You're missing the point. Continue.
But hold up.
What were you gonna say, man?
I benefited from both administrations with
Look at the
COVID
camera.
with that.
Time out. Stop.
Man said benefit.
Stop.
What are we talking about?
Hold on. Stop. What word you just said? You benefited from both administrations.
Both administrations with COVID.
Stop
What are we
again.
talking about?
Stop again.
I'm stopping. Like,
And then go back to where you said that you've never been affected by any presidential election.
No,
in your
he
life.
asked me a
No, stop.
that's
No,
not-
all right,
Listen.
hold. We're not arguing. Listen. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question.
Benefited, you was affected.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm saying that no presidential election has ever affected my life like that. So
If you've benefited, Frankie, you've been affected.
okay, cool, bro. Okay, I took advantage of an opportunity that was in front of me.
So we're not
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that when Obama came. I'm saying that it's nothing. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. Oh my God! Now we gotta ration food and like shit like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's
why y'all? That's what y'all bugging.
The apocalypse for media.
They making it
you
seem
can
like
be affected slightly. Yeah,
I don't think
affected just means affected. It doesn't mean.
Do you think you've been affected by a presidential election like that?
Yes.
COVID did not happen because of an election.
No, bro. We're not talking about.
Am I bugging?
Hold on, let me finish. Can I speak? Can I speak? Let me speak. We're not talking about COVID.
Tripping. Explain.
He said
COVID. He said COVID.
He said during
If
that
an
COVID
economy
time frame.
changes, okay. Well, I mean, if an economy changed under some presidency and you live in that economy, then you were affected. Now it's not the Great Depression where you burning money in the street.
Right.
That's like affected. That's affected like very very impactfully.
Yeah.
But affected like period. That's just. That's a very very broad word.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you've been affected, but you haven't been like knocked down by it.
Micro affected.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. But that's still affected.
Yeah. Excuse
That's
me.
it,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
that's
my
it.
bad. I don't know why y'all attacking me, bro. Like I don't get this.
It's a conversation, but the conversation
I told you I don't want to talk about this shit.
in order for a conversation to occur, we got to be able to. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Niggas
so
got to
let's say
stop.
like, all right. So let me
speak.
recant. Have y'all been affected by a presidential
We've
election?
all been affected.
Hold on. Go back to Rem. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Rem.
get your shit off, Rem.
I was just trying to say that we've all been affected by presidential elections, whether it be a stimulus check, a PPP loan, Bush going to war over Iraq, Again, these are all things that occur from the presidential level, regardless of what caused it, what started it, where it came from. Bush decided to go to war in Afghanistan. Trump decided to give out money because people was hurting. Whatever the case is, whatever the reason is the president. There's somebody up top that has made a decision that has affected people.
I totally
Clinton
agree
put
with
in.
that.
Who was it? Was it Clinton or somebody to put? Oh no, it was George Bush Senior to put in the crack laws.
That was
Joe Biden.
That was George Bush.
Joe Biden.
No,
But
we talking about
the 3-strike law was Bill Clinton.
Thank you.
But Joe
So-
Biden was the one that did that, though.
Right, but that was he happened to be one of the people that signed the paperwork. One of 18
He's the author of it.
people. Again, he was one of 18 people that authored it. Sure, he might have been the one that wrote it down, but that's beyond it. What I'm saying is the president. You know what I'm saying? The president, they make decisions that have affected all of us. So you can't say that it's never affected you when it's.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that like it's never like it's not been like Amani said like oh my God, my life is about to like it's never been like
It
that.
hasn't been life changing.
Yeah, it hasn't been life changing effects. Like
There you go.
that's what I'm trying to
the
say.
United States though has only had that occur once. The Great Depression. That's the only time that we've ever been down that bad. So no matter who's in office, we're not going to be that bad. The only things we're going to deal with is when you go to the grocery store and damn, my milk's high as shit. Or when you go to the gas
All right,
station,
let's go back
damn,
to
my
the,
gas
let's go
is
back to the
expensive as
60s.
shit.
Lyndon Baines
The taxes
Johnson.
is a
Lyndon
lot.
Baines Johnson, even though he was a racist ass person, right? It changed the way that people like he changed the way that black people and white people lived in America. That was life changing.
Oh, okay,
Like
sure. I mean,
segregation.
you
like
talking
where
about being down bad.
No,
That's what I was thinking
I'm
about
just
money.
saying like affected
sure.
your life like that.
Yeah.
So like yo, before this nigga signed this shit in the law, you couldn't use the same bathroom as white people. After that nigga signed that shit in the law, you could use the same bathroom as white people. We can coexist with each other in like in a same marketplace type thing.
You gotta thank the people for that more than.
But I'm saying that it like that was effective.
Yeah,
Like
I
that was an
understand.
effective type thing. I'm saying in my lifetime, I've never been like on some like, yo, like what the? I just
You
can't
had to
see
open
it.
the bunker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
understand,
can't. I just can't remember it.
See that, and that's my problem, right? A few things. One is that just on this, just want to put it out there. Like when you do vote, you have to be also prepped to have these type of discussions and not take it personal, right? We're just having a general conversation. Second, Monty brought the people. That's what it's all about. Unity, right? Because I appreciate your rhetoric, Frankie, because I know you and I understand where you're coming from. But there's a lot of I, right? There's a lot of I. It's not about collectively what's happening to our people or to the community. It's all about, well, this ain't happening to me. And that's where it's like, well, if it's not happening to you, but
Let me ask a question though. My bad, Nick.
Hold on.
Nick,
Let
who
me
you think-
finish.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Let me finish.
Think about your house before you think about the people.
One
bro.
mic. Let him
You
finish.
right, and I understand that, but
That's a fact.
I'm not okay. I don't have a family, but I do agree with you on a certain level. But when you're watching someone who's about to run the country affect all of us, right? It's bigger than your household, bro.
I agree, and I think it's like that on both sides, though.
I'm not denying, and I'm not denying
Yeah.
that. But the question was, when it comes to political views, right? Should they have an impact on our friendship? Remington, just like most of us agreed, is based on the history, the substance of this relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree, but disagree, because at the end of the day, if we're growing, as we all should be doing every day, evolving is something that you can't contest with. That's going to happen every day, right? Whether it's mentally, physically, nature, however you put it.
Whether it's forward or
Hopefully
backward.
right. Hopefully we're growing, right, for a
better reason.
not even a better reason, but I guess for lack of a better word again, had to repeat it, but unity.
A community.
Right?
Growing
Like
together.
community.
Growing together.
Growing
Growing
together,
together,
yeah, for sure.
just like individual.
For
Well,
sure.
especially when you don't know what go on with Kamala's campaign. Like, was anyone even understanding what policies?
Nope.
Nope.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So when we vote, and we're just saying because of
But we were but it was for identity politics. It was like, oh, this
Because
a
you're
black.
black?
No,
Okay,
it's
okay.
you're a black woman. No, I mean, I'm not saying you. I'm saying
No,
most.
you're right.
What you see in the echo chamber of like what we follow and everything like that. That's why it's good to watch both sides of both sides of news or whatever, so you can gauge it properly. If you just in a liberal or a conservative platform, like that's all you consume, then you're not gonna be able to see both sides. But just like you just said, not like they both, like, to me, it's like they both ain't offering shit like that. Like, to me,
I'm very guilty of not paying attention to that type of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
When it comes to every president I probably ever voted for, I do not pay attention to agendas and what they're
We're
running
raised
on
to
and their
vote Democrat.
platform. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I don't pay attention to platform and their agendas and all of that stuff. I go off of character. I go off the person and who I see more than color and race and
as you should.
And I just go off of character. You're absolutely right. I am 100%. I couldn't tell you a single thing Kamala said other than she wanted to legalize weed.
And that's crazy.
I can't think. I don't know
that's
a thing, and I still voted for her. Absolutely, because I go off of character.
Yeah.
Again, I Trump to me is a piece of shit, so I couldn't vote for him no matter what. He could have said, "I'm gonna put $10,000 in your pocket tomorrow." I'd have been like, "Yeah, but you a dickhead. I'm voting for her."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I that's what I go off of. So I'm very ignorant to policy and what you're actually running on. I can
totally. And let's just be real, right? I don't. America has not been ready for a woman president yet alone. Why
black woman?
A black woman before a white woman.
That's a downfall.
So just based on this observation, I didn't think Kamala was going to win.
So do you think it was misogyny that lost?
Do you think misogyny that was lost?
Saying,
what do you mean?
Did you think it was because of misogyny is why she lost? Excuse me, my bad.
No, not because she's a woman.
I think it played a strong
but
factor.
I think color. I think color is the first thing they looked at. Why would you? No, I'm not saying why, but in America, it would be odd for a black woman
to win over a white woman.
Over a white woman. Hillary didn't do it, and she was close.
That's why I said I think it was second.
What, the color or the woman?
Color is second.
Yeah.
It's women's first. It's women's first.
Oh, off top, she's a woman and you black or not?
Yeah, it's women's first.
Had it been a dude, Obama.
I'm gonna say something real controversial. I'm gonna say something.
It's tough.
I'm gonna say something real controversial right now.
Here we go.
I'm gonna say something real controversial.
Dun dun dun.
America, what kind of country is an American country? What country is this?
This is capitalist.
I don't understand. No, I don't understand the question.
Religious, for real, like what religion was like the founding religion of this country?
Christianity.
And, all right, and Christianity, how does the hierarchy fall? What is it, Paul?
When you say, what do you mean by that? It's God first.
It's God first, and who's second?
Man.
And who's third?
Woman.
And who's last?
These nuts.
Children.
Got him.
Children, right? So I'm saying that, like, we talking all this, and majority, like, I want to say, like, black people voted for Kamala at like a 91 clip or something like that, 91%. Yo, a lot of women voted for Trump too, bro. A lot. A whole lot. A lot of Christian people voted for Trump. You know why?
A lot of ignorant white trash. Yep.
No, I'm not even just like Hispanic, like everybody, Muslims. Like I'm just saying, like it wasn't like it wasn't a landslide like that for no reason, bro. It was like everything we was talking about, like the agendas, all that type of shit. That it's like, yo, like, why do I gotta what is a woman? Whatever she identifies as, it's like that's fucking crazy to me. To me, it was like it's almost like being so like pushed in your face. It was like people was like kind of like tired of that shit. I feel like that, bro.
That's minuscule. I don't know. I feel like.
But if you have kids though,
yeah, but
you wouldn't feel like that.
Yeah, but even having kids, it starts at the house, right?
It don't matter, bro. When you going to school and your fucking kids is fucking getting taught, it's like, bro, look, when you're a parent and your kids is in school, your kids is in school more than they with you, bro. That's a fact. Am I right or wrong, Nick?
No, yeah, they're in school. What? Yeah,
they in school. Wait, they can be in. Like, I'm just saying that, people,
brother. You're talking, and again, I'm not trying to reduce what you're talking about, but in comparison, when you think about that agenda versus like mass deportation, right? You're talking millions of people, right, being separated from their families. The guy that Trump just hired, who's running that, when he was being interviewed, the woman's like, "Well, how do you feel about like?" Family being separated. You know what he said?
Yeah, he said, well, they can go with him.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying, even Nancy Pelosi out her own mouth said that the Democrats lost because they was preaching, like, basically it was like the opposite of God's. It was like the opposite of God, guns, and religion, or something like that. But don't quote me on that.
No. I'm not. True, but I mean,
because people was kind of like, yo, like, what the fuck is this shit?
There's always going to be homosexuals in Congress. There's always going to be some type of transgender. Like, to me, that's minuscule, bro, when it comes to the things that really matter, right? You're talking about, again, X amount of people leaving this country, job openings that we in America do not want to do, right? You're going to see a decrease. It's so many things that's going to happen. Tariff, right?
Yeah.
How we're going to be taxed.
Yeah.
We're not even, mind you, when it comes to these policies, usually it takes like 2 to 3 years for you to see the impact. So the things that we're going through right now didn't come from Biden. It came from Trump when he was in office, right? Biden's catching all this, flack, but it's based on the policies that already was implemented already. The things that Biden has legislated or whatever, we're starting to see the impact, but the next 2 years, his shit's going to kick off. right? It's a slow domino effect. I don't think people don't understand that.
I mean, I agree and disagree on that, bro. I agree and disagree on that.
It's all right.
Can I?
Please.
All right. So, all right. Just speaking from mostly people that was my age, it's cool to. All right. So my theory when it comes to politics is a lot of it is I see a lot of the slave complex in it. Slave complex as in like when they gave the slaves religion, just you keep doing good, you don't revolt, then God gonna come get you. The sky daddy gonna come out.
Absolutely,
the sky daddy gonna come out there and make everything good. I see that complex a lot with politics because people that my age don't know one thing about politics, how America work, how the world work. You do not know yourself or even try to, and you think that okay, this I want this, I want this, I want that. If I vote for this person, everything I want is just going to happen. So it's like that same complex, except for it's something tangible. You see it. You see it in a person. Now, also when it comes to like voting off of character, I see a lot of people who are my age who just straight up went, not know one policy, but they straight up went with Kamala because they don't like Trump. All right, cool. But they went so hard about it. Pause. Like as if they really, really knew. As they really, really knew what they was talking about.
Gotcha.
Okay, now my thing is number one, if you speaking as if they full-fledged politicians, my thing is okay, if you want to make a difference in politics, then start with what really does impact you. Who's your mayor? Who run the county? Who
local government.
Local
elections.
elections.
You know what I'm saying? You want to start locally there first. But the first thing, also, I don't know how much like the women or the black thing went against her, but I will say for people who voted just because of that, like just because she's black and a woman does not mean she represents you on either front.
Sure.
It does not mean that she represents you on either front. I do not like Trump whatsoever. My views on politics is very, very cynical in the fact that I believe it was Malcolm X who said that I'd rather my enemy tell me you don't like me than someone come to me as a friend and be nothing more than devil.
Yeah.
So I don't trust.
I agree.
I don't trust now one politician, especially at that level, to be any better than Trump behind closed doors than he is in front of my face.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's why I did not vote. I did not vote whatsoever. And yeah, I just saw a lot of people like just kind of just jumping on stuff, and these same people didn't say nothing as the election built up. It was the day before, the day of, and the day after.
Yep.
It was the day before, of, and after, and even like my homie, he was like, bro, some people was really like trying to stop being friends with me over this shit. I was like, you did not know, like just mad at the result.
Stop being friends with you. Stop being friends with you. Why? But well,
It wasn't. They didn't stop being friends.
No,
with me.
true. I'm saying like your friend like stopped trying to be cool with them
because he didn't vote.
Because he didn't vote.
Yeah. Because he didn't vote. He wasn't upset about it. Also, going back to character, it just shows how much people don't look into stuff. These same people who are my age who spend the whole day, one, not doing nothing about it, but like they reposting stuff about Israel, about free guys and stuff like that. The person you going so hard for allegedly is being funded by Israel. These same people you going against. So like, where's the same way you said, where's the line where you look at yourself, and like going with the lesser of two evils? That's why I just didn't do it at all.
No, I understand that.
I'm not going with. Because to me, that almost isn't a lesser of two evils. It's like it's two evils.
It's evil,
and one. It's like two evils. One's a gun and one is poison. Like one's going to get you without you looking. One's going to get you in your face.
Yeah.
So,
but you're going to take one regardless. So you might as well have an opinion. Is my thought.
Yeah. I have an opinion, but I'm like I can't.
But you got to. Is what I'm saying.
You can't what?
I can't really get behind this.
But my rebuttal to that would be again that. If it's a gun or poison,
I'm taking the poison.
Well, you have to pick
taking
one.
the gun.
You have to. Y'all, I'm missing the. You have to pick one. You have no choice in the matter. One's going to be assigned to you either way. Wouldn't you rather have a thought behind it?
I have a thought behind it, but
again, you have to have one. You don't have. You're going to get one no matter what.
Mm.
Would you rather one just be assigned to you?
At that point, yes.
Yes. Okay. So
at that point,
yeah.
You're
getting a gun or a poison, guaranteed.
You rather take poison over a gun?
No. You're missing it. Stop.
He said that.
Stop.
But I can answer it though. For sake of discussion, I figured that he was as a metaphor for
two evils.
For Kamala being poison and Trump being a gun.
He didn't say which one was
I'm
poison.
not, no. I'm not
right.
saying he
Yeah,
did,
right.
but
Yeah.
I'm pretty. That's what I was grasping based on why he put that analogy, right? I said metaphor, but analogy. The poison of the gun, and if Kamala's the poison, I'm taking the poison.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even going
But
there. I was just,
I know, I'm answering this question.
you can heal from a gunshot.
Bro, I'm not
wound.
trying to get too deep, bro. I'm not trying to get too deep. This nigga said you can heal.
As far as something being assigned to me,
Not shot in the head.
in general, yes. For this one, if I just straight up like if I did go vote, it would have been for Kamala because the only person who gave me a concrete reason to vote for him was my mom because my mom told me, okay, if Trump gets elected, he's doing this with the healthcare that's going to slow up your medicine. That I'm like that directly affects me.
yeah, no, I get it. But
So that was
but respectfully, you didn't.
oh yeah, I didn't no. Didn't.
So you don't now you don't get to say so.
Yeah.
Now
Damn,
it don't matter what
wait, but he asked him a question. Now.
Nah, he's right though. Ain't nobody. He's right. Yeah, he's right.
Lord.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Goodness.
What you mean?
My bad. Pause, bro. Hit the pause button.
Sorry,
Hey,
man.
but yeah,
I was just trying.
We accept
Make the
we
man
accept
think,
apologies,
that's
man. It's all good, bro.
I was just trying to make the man
That's all
think. You
good,
know,
man.
like
I just
said,
think
like,
both. I just think like what Amani said, like both sides ain't shit. But like I feel like you don't got a concrete on either side, and I feel like when it comes to like America, like what y'all said about America and shit, niggas ain't ready for no female president, or not niggas, but people ain't ready for that. And then at the same time, people also over that shit too. The shit that we was talking about, we don't
Yeah.
want to say. The
Yeah,
alphabet boys.
Yeah, I said all that to say is just like I just need people to get out of the slave complex of it. Is just realize that regardless of who it went and like even down the line each president, nobody's coming to save you.
Yeah.
Is my thing. So whenever people came to talk to me about politics, I was just like, okay, that's cool. It matters. I'm not saying like okay, it's a scam or none. You know, obviously in ways it is, but like it exists. It's gonna be a president. They're gonna sign something. It's gonna affect you. It's gonna affect. If it doesn't affect you and your family, then it's gonna affect the world that you and your family goes into, which then affects your family, which then affects you. So, but my thing is just okay, just get right with yourself first.
Yeah.
Like, but before anything else, just get right with yourself first.
I love you for that. I think that's the thesis in life, man. Like, get right with yourself. I mean, for me, you know, I'm really big on predestination. So I just feel like things are going to happen regardless. Now, it doesn't take away from the fact that if you can participate, to vote. But if you are going to vote, make sure that you stand for something that makes sense. And that's for the people and not for yourself.
know what you vote
Yeah,
for.
we
know
gotta
what I
stop.
mean?
Just gotta stop wanting everything. Like
Hand it to
stop,
you.
yeah, stop wanting stuff like without the work.
Yeah.
It don't
No, totally.
it don't happen like that.
Absolutely, man.
And I think
Like-
that's what I meant by like I never been affected by election. Like I know y'all know me my whole life, like regardless, like
I
whatever,
don't know.
right?
I don't know.
You don't know me?
I mean,
Really? That's crazy.
no.
But I agree absolutely what you said. Like you gotta do
Why'd
for
you
you,
do
bro.
that?
Like that's my mantra. Just do for you.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But hey, man.
Say man.
Well, you know, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying, get to these games and whatnot, let's get into these bold questions.
Get to these games. And then
Get one or two of them out the way.
I don't
I
like that
mean,
hoodie either, Paul.
Shout out to, you said Micus?
Yeah.
Shout out to homeboy Micus, who was an avid listener, and we appreciate your contribution when it comes to these questions, brother.
You don't.
You know what I mean? What we got?
is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yo, let me ask this. It's a dude at my job, right?
Hold on. Wait. You ain't-
Yeah.
Yo, this dude at my job, he refuses to eat glizzies in a glizzy bun, right? But he'll make it a sandwich though.
That's
For
great.
sure. I mean, I grew up eating boiled hot dogs on white bread.
You feel me? Catch up? You feel me?
What?
Yo,
What? With a bread break in the middle? And all that
absolutely.
shit?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, boy, that joint.
When the fuck did glizzies go out of style?
That's a
No
fact.
Diddy. I said no Diddy, bro. I said no Diddy, bro.
I talk about me right
Did
now.
y'all get busy with the little sausages in the can too?
That's
the Vienna sausage?
Disgusting.
No, I
That's
did
absolutely
Vienna
nasty.
sausage was like that.
Nah,
I did it one
horrible.
Hold
time.
on. Time out. Rewind. Pause. Playback.
Horrible.
Is
Let's answer the
hot
question.
dog
Yeah, a sandwich.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's pause. It's meat between two buns.
Sure. I get, yeah.
Pause, bro.
Yeah, I
It's a
was
sandwich. It's a sandwich.
Two pieces of bread with meat in the middle, nigga. That's a sandwich. Pause.
All right,
sandwich?
So piggyback,
With condiments and
piggyback then.
toppings. So yeah.
Piggyback then. Does that make a taco a sandwich?
A taco's
Yeah.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
Or anything that's surrounded by bread.
Is bread like is it a hamburger? Like is it the? That shit sound crazy.
Hold on, Ram.
Is water wet, nigga?
I got a question there, right? And I'm not even. Let's. Okay, cool. This might be hyper technical, but isn't this sandwich supposed to close?
But it's open on all sides.
It's open on the sides.
It's closed. I see what you're saying about closed. But if you think about closed, right? But it's still open on all sides.
Right. So, and I'm not trying to get hyper technical, but if the lettuce is, you can't see the opening of the things that's in it, right? Like, isn't that
the bun? The bread is open.
Doesn't a sandwich close versus a taco? I mean, again, I'm not trying. I'm just curious.
No. But
a burger is a sandwich.
So technically, a taco actually or a hot dog bun is more closed than a sandwich.
Yeah, a taco and a hot dog would be the same.
Versus a sandwich being closed on 2 sides.
3 sides.
I mean, that takes us back to shit.
It must be 2 sides.
What I'm saying is a taco and a hot dog bun are closed on the bottom.
Yeah.
So you got side, and bottom.
Oh, true.
So it's closed on 3 sides versus a sandwich that is technically only closed on 2.
True.
You got top and bottom, and that's it.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay.
But that's just the same thing is motherfucking chili soup.
It's chili soup.
Chili is soup.
Yeah.
Chili is not soup.
Chili is chili.
Chili's chili.
Chili is soup. Fuck that.
Chili is not soup.
I feel the same way, bro. I feel
Chili
like
is soup.
chili is
Why don't they got like Campbell's
soup
chili
of the day?
soup?
Soup of the day. If you go buy the motherfucking
It's
hot
chili.
bar,
Yeah,
soup
sometimes it be soup of the day.
soup of the
Chili. Yeah.
It's fucking chili, nigga.
Yeah, nah, chili, man.
I think a hot dog is not a sandwich. I think a sandwich.
Hot dog is a hot dog.
I think a sandwich is required to be open on all of its sides.
All of the sides.
That makes sense.
True that. So a burger
That's
is a sandwich.
Fair. It's fair.
A hot dog
So a sub is it? So would a sub be a hot dog?
It could be a sandwich.
It could be.
It could depending on the bun. Depending on the bun.
Yeah, I mean,
did you slice the bun fully, or did you leave one side cracked?
You go to Subway. You got hot dog.
Don't
But
it
if
just
you
mean
get them old school hot
It's called a
dogs,
Subway sandwich.
you sandwich?
yeah. But if
something
you get them
together,
old school
ain't that
hot
all that
dogs,
is?
like Nick was just saying, and that bread crack while you eating it, that's a sandwich.
It turned into a sandwich.
It turns into a sandwich.
halfway through.
You sandwich something together though.
It's
Wouldn't that make a hot dog a sandwich? Because
I think a hot dog's a sandwich. Yeah.
That's true. You do sandwich and drink together.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's any right or wrong
like
answer.
Old school hot dogs.
You know what I mean?
Definitely a right or
Yeah,
wrong
I'm used to them.
answer,
Yeah, I'm used to
by
that white bread.
definition,
Right.
I used to eat white bread with my spaghetti, nigga. I used to take
Nigga, facts.
take spaghetti
Yeah,
and put that
facts.
shit in the bread and fold that shit. Nigga, what?
Yeah. Y'all put sugar in y'all spaghetti?
Yeah, when we cooking it. Yeah.
You got
What we got?
All right, one more.
That
One
shit
more.
funny as hell as a hot
One
dog
more.
and sandwich.
One more. That's like a joint that said, "Is eggs fried chicken?"
I mean, it might. I think it technically is fried chicken.
Chicken fetuses.
That's crazy.
Chicken fetuses.
These niggas just scored. Yeah. All right.
I don't know. Huh?
What's one thing you'll never do again? Ooh.
Vote.
If you want to keep friendship,
Shit. Something I'll never do again.
For me-
I'm gonna tell you, I would never eat a radish.
Gotcha.
Again, ever again, nigga.
Radishes are great.
Yeah.
Shit spicy, nigga.
Yeah, they got a little
I
spice.
like radishes. Yeah.
That shit make my motherfucking nose burn.
I mean, there's a lot of things I wouldn't do, but just off break, I wouldn't steal.
Mm.
Oh, I'd steal again.
Yo, I used to be a kleptomaniac back in the day, bro.
I'd steal.
Crazy.
You would steal again, man?
Yeah. I would.
Yeah.
Opportunity presents itself.
I'm gonna keep
I
up with
appreciate
you.
your
Yeah,
honesty,
yeah,
bro.
definitely, bro.
Yeah, Paul used to be a fucking super klepto.
Especially
Would you steal again, Frankie?
I don't steal.
That's not the question. And you do steal. You used to.
I don't
I
steal.
know.
Have you stolen before in your life?
Yo, listen, I can't confirm or deny that.
Fucking
Would you
Ezel
steal
out
again?
here. I don't
No, I would
kill.
never
I
steal
steal.
again.
Okay, but that's what I wouldn't do. What about you, Amani?
I can't even think of one for real. I don't know.
I never smoke salvia again.
I never smoke cigarettes again.
I never smoke salvia again. I'll tell you that much. Salvia is.
I mean, there's a bunch of. If you talk about that shit, I would never do ecstasy again.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Forgive me,
Why, you
Father.
got some? You got
No,
some?
I don't got nothing.
Yeah, I don't,
Triple stack? What you
What? Hell yeah.
I'm chilling on that. Are you smoking no dipper again?
Oh, no,
I
I never
never
smoked a
smoked a
dip, but
dipper.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
Yo,
I
that
never
is
smoked
wild.
a dipper again.
Yeah, you
Ever
shouldn't have
again.
said that, bro. You about to get canceled.
I smoked a dipper one time.
I
That's
smoked
you.
a dipper. I
Damn.
smoked a dipper once
One
before
time.
too.
Yeah, I smoked
Oh, you
one
did?
time. Yeah, one time.
Damn.
Absolutely.
You smoke cigarettes again?
Yeah, I tap a jack right now.
You want to hit
He
one?
said right
If you
now.
got one.
I don't got one.
Right now.
Shit. Hell yeah.
I never
I'm
smoked cigarettes
gonna try my
again.
best not to buy a pack of it again, but I can't say that
Remember
either.
that cigarette era? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, now
I prefer that over them damn.
one more that we done. One more.
give one more.
One more. Oh, we falling
Flag on the
apart.
flag on the plate.
Ain't everything break though.
Yeah, nah, right. It's about time to close this. Shop is closed.
Shop is closed.
How important is family versus friends that become family? I got you. I like this question.
Me too.
I like this question because all family ain't relatives.
Mm-hmm. Or all blood ain't family.
Yeah,
I think it's the other. In my eyes, it's the other way. All relatives
ain't family. Yeah, all relatives ain't family.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that.
Yeah, nah, I
I'm
feel
closer to my guys than I am a lot of my
yeah,
family.
nah,
Yeah, I mean, family. I've always stood on this. Family is for me. I mean,
You
blood
can't- you can't- you
blood
can't
means
choose
we're
your
related.
blood.
Right, blood means we're related.
But you could choose your family.
It means we're related. Awesome,
Yeah.
cool. But like my family are the people
Yeah.
that I choose to be my family.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
My friend family in my eyes
Is your family.
are more important than a lot of my blood relatives.
yeah, for sure.
So like there obviously
Yeah.
some of my blood relatives, my mom, my dad, my direct cousins that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That certain people are gonna be quote unquote above friends, but even though they're probably the same when it's all said and done. for me.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
But
there's
there's also relatives that I'm blood related to that I'm like, if something happened to, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But if God forbid, one of my homies died,
Facts,
I'd be
you
fucked
distraught.
up.
No, yeah, for
facts.
sure.
I feel the same. Yo,
sure.
we evil.
No, I would.
Nah,
if I may add,
Blood is not thicker than water for me.
It's not taking the water from me.
yeah,
It's not.
Not thicker than water for me.
That's my answer.
I
too.
think when we think about family, we use it in a broad way, and we don't think about the immediate family that we're speaking about. Like for me, my immediate family consists of 4 brothers and 1 sister. Right? I have a huge family. Can't deny that. But when it comes to my immediate family, even in that group of people, because I don't know, on a personal level, because I don't interact with my family, especially like my brother's in London. I don't see him. I speak on the phone. But
you
let's
got
be,
brothers in London?
yeah, but let's be real. I don't know them.
I'm joking, man.
I don't know them like I know you guys.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So just based on principle, and just to go back to you were saying earlier, Frankie, you choose family. Family doesn't choose you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, forgive me. The question again? I'm just trying to frame it.
All right, is how important?
Is family over friend family, basically.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah. I think it's for me, immediate family is contingent upon how close I am with my friend versus how close I am with my brother or sister.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: like my family is that who live in this house.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They take precedence over anything else.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Big words today, bro. Proud of you.
I know, but that nigga don't read though.
It's crazy.
I don't read.
That's crazy.
I don't read.
He read.
No. What did he say
We're just
earlier?
kidding. We're just
No, we
kidding.
kidding. He
We're
said
just
he
kidding.
stopped English. What did he say? He stopped English after a period and a comma.
Yeah.
Period in the comment.
Yeah, where the words coming from, bro?
I mean, shit. I know words. My wife.
I know words.
I know words.
You know, my
My
wife.
nigga listens to Wu-Tang, bro. Atomically.
Socrates'
Philosophies and hypotheses.
Can't be funny how I be dropping these.
Mockeries, robberies.
Flee with the
Right.
lottery.
Possibly
Possibly spotted me.
Them niggas they just had a thesaurus open with just like, yo, just run it.
That was how Kenny Ingram rapped.
Yo, word. I ain't heard Kenny Ingram rapping in a long ass time.
That's what actually another interview, Lil Wayne, many years ago. But he said once he found a dictionary, it was a rap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But we got for next week though. Album review. What
We
we
ain't
doing?
even we totally skipped
Yeah.
over. We were supposed to review the Freddie today.
You know what?
but I guess
Hold off because I want to listen
Yeah,
to the
me
album
too. I'm
anyway.
gonna listen to that shit too.
So let's hold
I'm
off.
probably not gonna
Okay.
be here next week. Though.
That's fine.
I won't be here next week. So
Okay.
I'll be here.
We
next
I
week.
got him.
we
I
may
got to
have to
listen
do
to it
a-
too.
we might
Okay,
have
we-
to do a Thanksgiving off, or y'all can record.
Should we do
without us,
like
whatever's
a? Should we
clever.
do like a pod giving?
I mean, I ain't gonna be available on Sunday the 1st. So
We'll figure it out.
yeah, either way.
But if we do not have it next week, the following week we have Freddie's Gibbs album, and the name of the album is
You only die once.
Yo, these niggas is up.
You Only Die Once. You Only Die Once. Okay, cool, man. Well, on that note, it's been a beautiful episode of A Man Say Man. It's your boy P.
Nick G.
run the model.